You won't believe the intensity with which President Trump fired back at his critics just hours before his major meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, a showdown that have the world holding its breath. But here's where controversy explodes. Trump claims nothing he does will ever win approval from his opponents, no matter how dramatic the outcome. On Truth Social, Trump unleashed a flurry of posts, lamenting the lack of acknowledgement for his self-proclaimed knack for brokering peace. He insisted that even if Russia surrendered everything, including Moscow itself, his detractors in the media and the Democratic Party would still declare it a disaster for him. Talk about a bold statement. Does this smack of unfair treatment? Or do some see a pattern in Trump's relationship with the press? Doubling down, Trump vented that publications like the Wall Street Journal seem to ignore what he sees as an impressive record. Settling 6 wars in as many months, he alleges, even averting a nuclear catastrophe. Yet he argues experts and journalists, whom he calls clueless, continue to pick apart his efforts to end what he frequently refers to as Biden's war in Ukraine. And this is the part most people miss. Trump contends he's there only to stop the war, not to escalate it, claiming it would have never happened had he been in office from the start. Trump went so far as to dismiss the value of advice from longtime diplomats and conflict negotiators, calling them stupid and lacking in common sense. He insists that despite a chorus of what he labels as jealous critics, he'll bring resolution to the Ukraine conflict, something he promises he always delivers. High drama surrounds the scheduled meeting. At 1 p.m. Eastern, Trump will welcome Zelensky back to the Oval Office for the first time since a disastrous earlier encounter, where Trump and Vice President Vance openly accused the Ukrainian leader of ingratitude toward U.S. aid. Will history repeat itself, or is a breakthrough on the table? Following their one-on-one, Trump and Zelensky are set to confer with a delegation of European officials, eager to hash out a plan for bringing the relentless war triggered by Russia's 2022 invasion to an end. The stakes have never felt higher, especially coming right off Trump's recent session with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska. While both leaders claim some progress was made, critics argue the US handed Russia an advantage by simply hosting the summit and, even more controversially, by seeming to walk back demands for a ceasefire before negotiating a broader peace. Late Sunday, Trump firmly rejected the possibility of Ukraine joining NATO or regaining control of Crimea, which Russia annexed in 2014. That's a stance sure to spark fierce debate. Should the US stand firmer with Ukraine, or is Trump's approach the pragmatic path to peace? Trump isn't new to peace processes. During his current term, he's touted multiple deals, such as those involving Israel and Iran, Armenia and Azerbaijan, and India and Pakistan. Yet, the Ukraine conflict still defies resolution, despite Trump's campaign trail promises to end it even before taking office. But here's the kicker, and the part that may divide readers even more. Is Trump's approach bold realism or political theatre? Are his critics unfairly hostile, or just holding him accountable? Let's hear your take. Do you think Trump's the right person to negotiate peace in Ukraine, or is he just stirring the pot? Drop your thoughts, agreements, or fiery disagreements in the comments.